So this is all very new. I am going to be streaming from my iPad for this one around, at least for this one, because the PC is not downloading correctly, or at least I have been having a long or arduous time after the update to get this PC running with the emulator. So that being said, we're going to be starting it off with Miramar FPP Duo. And this is a duo tournament. There are going to be 4 maps. First one's going to be Miramar. Second one's going to be Erangel. Third is Vikindi. Sandhawk. And then the fourth is Vikindi. It will be 2 FPP matches and 2 TPP matches. That's first person perspective and third person perspective. So it kind of even things out by that point. But in general, we're going to have these events going to you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 8 minutes away, guys. 8 minutes away. I will be on a few minutes lag, so if I don't get back to you, it's generally because I'm on a delay. I'll get back to you eventually, but it'll take me a little bit of time, so please be patient with me. I really appreciate it. That being said, I'm just going to try to get everything else situated on my side. That way, everything is looking good on your side, and that's what we want. We want to be as entertaining to you guys as possible. So we'll see how everything pans out. I'll give you I can't really show you the list, but I can kind of tell you who's playing tonight, give you guys a sense of the type of teams there are. So we have Critical Ghost Unity, Full Metal Leader, Ruthless Killers, Natural Born Killers, Boosted, AMZ Panthers, Paul Lee, TS Boys, Vibe, Wonder Boys, Hustle Gang, Extinction, P plus N equals Love, Team Synergy, Gods, Perp Squad, Synergy with IMP, Vincent Mortem, Astro 4K 1, 2, 3, and 4, Bloodhounds 1 and 2, The Hot Dogs, Firing Line, Uri Tap, Your One Tap, that's what it is, Bolt Action Warriors, Imperial, Bugaga, K4F, TUF Black, MGT Black, The Freaking Greatest, Shireen Guns, NZUA, The Unholy, Accelerate Esports, Mobile Gamer Team, Randoms, We Are Renegades, Sniper Gang, and to finish it all off is Little Sebastian. So, usually I pick a team. I pick a team that I believe is going to win it all. And that team tonight, I'm not sure which one I want. Who do I believe is going to win it tonight? Well, I'm going to go with... I'm really questioning this because whatever team I pick usually doesn't win, and I should usually is because if I pick a naked esports team out of 25 teams, often or not I'm correct in some level, but when it's a random team like this, I've never picked the right team before, so picking them would be a curse, and I am going to pick Boosted. Boosted is the team I am going to have win it. They're Team 9 right now. They're not in the lobby right now, but they will be, I assume. And so it's 7:55. We got 5 minutes left, so there are a lot of teams still popping their heads in, trying to get in. If you guys don't know, if you guys are participating, make sure to get into RIM as soon as possible. It's going to start at exactly 8 p.m. You're going to want to make sure that it doesn't kick you, the system doesn't kick you out, and you have all your questions answered. So make sure you get in. That's my advice for you guys. So let me know if you guys are having any trouble watching, streaming, hearing me, because it is I'm very new to this. I mean, I'm not new to streaming, but I'm new to using my tablet as my stream for scrimmages in general. So let me know. Give me your feedback. I'm going to try to watch everything on the stream as well, so I can see it on both ends. I just don't want to overload my Wi-Fi and all that, but I do want to make sure it's running smooth, so I will do that at the same time, just so I can see everything. Let me know how you guys are doing, if you guys are having a great time. So far, I am. It's going to be a great night, and it's a bit cold over here in New York. Other than that, it's pretty good. So when this stream starts going up on the tablet, I'll be happy to see that first and foremost. But if not, then I'm going to have to try to do something else here and kind of get it working. So, see, you guys can't see it, but my PC version, which is the emulator, is 23% downloaded. And I've kind of started this morning to get that thing downloaded. So I don't know what it is about the emulator today. Obviously, that new upgrade is what I'm trying to get and I have to get. But it's just taking its sweet time, longer than I expected, that's for sure. So we will get that to you as soon as possible. At least we'll get to the game as soon as possible. Here we go. Yes, I am being viewed. This is good. And it is a bit on the... There we go. What is this, guys? Stream elements. Oh, boy. I see Repent went off the hook here with his streaming. Well, I didn't know that was a thing. Interesting enough in the chat. That's all I'm looking at. So if you guys are in the chat, please let me know how you guys are feeling. Who you guys have winning it? I have Boosted winning it, but we got a lot of good teams in here. A lot of good teams that have participated in these events and have done really well. And let me name you a few right here off the bat. Like Lil Sebastian usually does really well. We Are Renegades, Ruthless Killers, Paul Lee, which is run by Jaguar Paw, as you guys know from probably streaming. A big streamer, and we're glad to have you in here. Astro 4K has 4 teams in here, so from a pure numbers standpoint, they are looking good. And I'm excited to see what each of those teams can do. We have Bloodhounds too, 1 and 2. So they are also a team that has brought in multiple people. Accelerate's in here, Mobile Gamer Team, Randoms. I mean, K4F. I mean, we got a lot of good teams, a lot of professional, a lot of amateur teams, kind of a mixture of both. We'll see how each team does. A lot of professional teams kind of join in, guys, to give you a little feedback. Professional teams kind of join in to get some practice done, get their names a little bit more known again amongst the community. And amateur teams get in for a few reasons as well. Obviously to have fun, just like anybody else. But at the same time, they want to get their names known out there. They want to see what the esports competitive scene is about and be a part of it. So if you guys want to be a part of that in the future, you guys can go right ahead and hit that Discord link in our profile. It's easy to find. It's just the one that's called Discord. If you hit that, it'll bring us to our page, and we can answer any questions for you there. I think they're kind of self-explanatory, but we're obviously here to help you out with any questions you guys have. So feel free to ask us there. It's probably the best place to ask us questions and to register for these events, even to be a part of Naked. If you want to be a part of Naked, that's a great place to do it as well. So I see you guys are just getting into the chat. What's the ID and pass, says LD La Nieve, and a lot of people are asking the same thing. Well, this is a registered only event, as I was kind of mentioning before. You guys can register for these every week. We have them on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays are squad events, which anyone can register for, and obviously today is duo events, which anyone can register as well. So if you guys want to do that, just head over to that Discord page, hit that link, and we'll explain how you guys can register if you want, or you just kind of figure it out yourself. But we're there to help if possible. So thank you guys for joining into the chat. Von Kushmark, sup dude, what's up, man? I hope you're having a good time. Caitlin Plays, hi, how are you? Barry Anna, I'm assuming that means a hi, bye, maybe, or just bay, you know, I'll take that. Trevor, PUBG Mobile, where's the ID? As I was saying before, it is only a registered event, so if you want to join into these, you can. King F God, Annie, it all good. So I hope everyone's having a good time. King F God, we've seen you play here before. We've seen you in the definitely in the chat before. He's the one that wins a lot of tokens by participating. And just for you guys to know, we are going to have some token giveaways for you tonight. So if you guys are just watching, you guys still have a chance to win some Omlet Arcade tokens. Just got to be ready for it. In between each match is when we're going to announce how you guys can get them. And we'll have that ready for you after the first match. The first match is going to be Miramar FPP. And the teams, how many teams do we have? We have, I think, 40 teams. It's a little bit more than that, maybe. But let me take a look exactly how many teams we got. Just give me 1 Un momento, por favor. So we have 42 teams that are registered to play, confirmed to play. And we'll see if these all get in here. Stream is good, says Von Kushmark. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. A little heads up for you guys don't know. You guys are probably, if you guys are used to watching these, you guys are probably thinking this is a little different. And the reason it's a little different is because I'm using my tablet rather than my PC. The update for the new one for the emulator is taking a long time. I've tried to start this in the morning and get everything situated. And right now I'm at 38% downloaded. So it's been a long day, and it looks like it's going a little bit faster as we go. So maybe I'll have the PC version up and running for the last few matches, maybe even after this match. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, but we'll see. It's all good. I think the tablet's going to work out just fine, but I would love to use that PC version because that's my bread and butter. That's the way I know how to use it. If you guys remember, maybe from the very first Naked Pro scrims, I used the iPad. Probably this is like 4 months ago. I was using my iPad for these scrimmages, kind of upgraded it to a PC. Felt like it was working a lot better. But we'll see. Maybe I haven't scrimmaged or hosted a scrim with the iPad for a long time. So it could be interesting to see how well this works just as a test run. Let me know how you guys feel about the new setup. What I don't like about it is that it doesn't have all the things I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the teams that are participating because I think the teams kind of like that. They like to see their names up there in the big screen. And that's what we want to give them. We want to give you guys some entertainment value more than just watching because you guys deserve it. You guys are the community that holds us together. And that's our job, is to entertain you guys. So are you not entertained? Let me know. PUBG is sub, brah. What is the ID and password? The ID and password is for the registered players only, as I kind of said before. So if you want to participate in these events, all you gotta do is register on our Discord page. In our profile, you'll see the link to our Discord. It's very easy from there. But if you have any questions, just let us know. Don't peek too much, says Lick Monk from War. We are Renegades. They're a tough team. They're a tough team to beat. Usually, I would say We Are Renegades has the most kills in these events, especially in the Naked Pro scrims. I'm not actually sure how they do it in the duos because I think, I don't want to diss you, Lick Monk, but I believe there's some other teams out there that do really well in duos that get a lot of kills, and you guys are gonna have to prove me otherwise because there's a lot of good teams that get a lot of kills and they'll get the top spot too. It's kind of interesting with duos. If you guys aren't aware of like a duo match, obviously kind of like the name insinuates, it's two people competing together, partnering up and trying to survive to the last man on PUBG Mobile. The thing about duos though is that it's much quicker, given that once a knock occurs, usually you'll see a big push because the assumption is on the other team that they'll only have one left, or zero if you get an instant kill. But usually one left. So if you have two people up and running, you guys probably will see a lot of push right after a knock because then they'll have the advantage up close and finish up the squad that they were facing. So it's quite interesting in that way. You might see a team that has a lot of kills but not even in the top 10 or even the top 5 or something like that, because they just went all up front against these teams in the very beginning, and then because of their aggressiveness they kind of lose out from longevity standpoint. So it's kind of interesting to see. Sometimes we do have teams that have won the whole thing and get the most kills. It's not that surprising, but at the same time it's also not surprising to see teams that have a lot of kills that are not in even the top 10. Von Kushmark, thank you. That's why I'm tuning in. Naked Scrim's always entertaining. I really appreciate that. We're trying to make this as much entertainment as possible. That's our goal here. And looks like we got, 48 into the room. I think that number's supposed to get bigger. No one should be in the top 5, so that makes sense. But other than that, you guys get in as soon as possible. It is 8:06. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't started if it has already. Okay, it is starting right now. So I'm on a 5-minute delay. So if I don't respond to you in like over 5 minutes. That kind of makes sense. So we'll just get everything going very soon for you guys as you see everybody around. It's quite interesting. I kind of like the look, honestly. It's not all glitchy. Usually in the beginning of a PC version, it'll get a little glitchy at this point. It hasn't really yet, so that's kind of cool. Looks like we're looking at it from IMP Jordan's standpoint. No one should be in the top 5 slots, but it looks like Jordan just got in a little late and is in the third lead spot. Make sure you guys, when you guys hop into that room in the future, either whether it's the next match or the next 3 matches I should say, make sure to look at that banner where it shows all the teams that is in our Discord to see who's participating in what. It shows the slots where you're supposed to be, so that should make it easier for you guys. So let's take a look at this plane line. We got quite an interesting one. It's going a little bit, obviously it's going west to east, a little bit north. But for the most part, I think a lot of teams are going to stay south unless they take a car up north. Camp Military is going to be a little tough to get to. El Pozo is definitely going to be tough to get to. But they're all a possibility when it comes to a car. Prison down south is open and available, but it doesn't seem like anyone's going down there. And it does seem like one team's going south to the valley. Not too shabby because he's the only team or only player to be down there. He's going to have all the place to himself for loot. As you can tell, you can't hear anything. That is normal. When that parachute opens, you'll start hearing the game again. So stay tuned. Stay here. It's not. There is volume. It'll just come back. So it looks like more teams are going north than south. That's not very surprising since most of the map is on the north side with this plane line happening like this. It might be a few teams here. It looks like we got 3 teams jumping to this one place in Kata. It looks like Jordan's, as he is by himself, is going to kind of hop into that room and try to get all the loot. Meanwhile, we have a few players here. IMP Classic, I believe this is Synergy, not Team Synergy, not to be confused. It seems like this team wanted to be a copycat and chose Synergy with an uppercase N rather than a lowercase n. So we'll see if they get taken out by Team Synergy, the ones we know and love. We'll see how that happens out. So here's VM, that stands for Vincent Mortem. It's Kevin in Team 22. Looks like he's by himself as well. So 4 teams actually over here, and it looks like Classic got knocked possibly from Crusher, going from long distance maybe into the second floor here, working that shot really well. I don't know what kind of gun you got, but you're doing a good job so far. The only problem is being one person, especially in a duos match, as I was kind of saying before, is that you are at a huge disadvantage just from the beginning. If you lose one from a squad, then you're a 3-person team against a 4-person team. That's not a huge disadvantage. It is a disadvantage, but not that big. In this, losing one person is obviously losing half of your staff right there without doing anything. So Crusher at the disadvantage, getting a knock, so that's not too shabby. But again, to really take over this team, he's going to have to do, obviously, 2 knocks in a row. And that is just tough to do. What is up, Colton? Hello. Stinky Cheese, I don't even know what that's about. And Sugar, yeah, no, I don't know. You guys are talking nonsense. But let's see what else is going on around the map so we don't miss anything around. It does look like Team 47 is trying to get together. We have FC Wit going toward FC Rain. This is the team that was the last minute entries for it. Full of clips. We'll see if they are all warmed up, ready for this, as they were just warming up to get here. It looks like Colton Van says hi to Kush. Kush, you're a great man. Thank you for joining in, and so are you to Colton. MBK, Evil, and Ranger on the right side. That is Natural Born Killers. A really good team as well. Adam says, what's up? Thank you. Hello to you as well. Snowy Goose, Team 16, going to do some work. I like it. Let's go. Let me show some hype if you guys are playing in this. This is a 5-minute delay, so if you're streaming this, you probably aren't going to get much advantage to it anyway. I'm going to keep moving around, so you're not going to get any advantage on what you're looking at. So feel free to try to stream snipe. It's not going to help you, though. You can do this, War. Colton, how did you... But I can't read. You guys are reading too fast. Too fast for my own good. We're just going to take a look around to different spots in the map that seem exciting, possibly, as they are getting closer together. Miramar is a huge map. If If you guys don't know, you guys probably know if you guys are all PUBG Mobile fans. So in the very beginning of these matches, it is tough to see action, and I'm not lying. Look at how wide of a space this is between Team 40 and Team 18. This is TS Rye Guy. It looks like Rye Guy's a bit by himself at this point. Maybe he'll have his partner in the next match. Guys, watch your language. Anyway. Let's see what we got. Team 24 is driving down the street, smoking nothing. AFK is going down here. It looks like going to the left side of the street, actually. And is just going to keep driving by as everything's rendering in as well. And there you have the rendered in. So there was a team on the right, but it looks like they are out of the play here. So Team 22 getting real close to Team 21. So if you guys are not participating, if you guys aren't registered for these, you will get kicked. So if you are registered and confirmed to play, then you are good to go. It doesn't matter how much space is open. It's not our deal. The reason why we do that is because all these teams have taken time to register and gotten ready to play, and that is the name of the game. So make sure to register for these events if you want to participate. That's all you got to do, and then confirm the day before. Simple enough, and you guys can do that if you guys want. VM Kevin still on that side, looting up just like before. He was in the bigger building. It looks like he's going down to the smaller ones. He's by himself, so he should be able to find the loot that he needs to compete. But he has to also worry about the teams that are right next door, because that would be a big problem for him. We're going to take a look at Team 42. This is Accelerate, Killshot, and Booty. Looks like one of their members has a car, and looks like they're going to go pick them up. If they keep driving along that street, they might run into Team 38. See if that happens as they go by. They're possibly not actually going to take that car yet. Booty's just going to go upstairs, going to look up and get some of these loot. The loot on top of the roofs are actually really, really good. Definitely advise going on top of there. You guys might not know because you just don't pass by it sometimes. But if there's a way to get on the roof of these houses, usually they have a lot of good loot. So definitely, as far as advice, try to go up there. Unless you're getting shot at, in which case you might want to avoid the roof for the time being until everything starts to clear. Unless you want to fight them from the roof, then feel free. So here's FC, Rain, and Wit. We were taking a look at them earlier. It looks like they're facing off against MBK in the meantime. Ooh, that looked like an 8-time scope or a VSS. What is that? That is a VSS, isn't it? What do you got? Let me take a look at you again. Yeah, VSS. So that's probably a 4-time scope on there, as it comes with it. And MBK. What are you guys shooting at? There was nobody over there, is there? He's got a Uzi and ready to go. So let me know who you guys have winning. We just showed you a few teams here: Accelerate, MBK, Full Eclipse, Jaguar Paw, a ton of others. So let me know who you guys have winning this match in particular. Let me know who you guys have winning it all. War is in here as well, just to name a few there. So it does seem like they got eyes on Full Eclipse. Full Eclipse getting shot at. They haven't returned fire yet. Looks like they're just going to hide behind the air for now. Looks like a few shots from the VSS, but no cigar there to hit. Evil's more on the left there, so might be able to get a hit on Rain a little bit easier than Ranger. And Rain is getting hit as well. Looks like they traded a bit, but Rain certainly got the heavier damage and is going for heals. Meanwhile, Wit is taking over the shooting part of this process, and it does seem like they healed up a little bit, in which case FC, Wit, and Rain are backing up. Wit is still peeking over in the open. Gotta be careful. Too much is a little bit too much there with the peek, but hey, go for it. If you can get that hit, that works for you. So Wit still looking over. Let's see what you're looking at. See if you can get a hit. See, ooh, right there. Wide open shot on Ranger, and Ranger takes a hit. His teammate coming over to help out, but Thirstin as well, and Evil is down too, so MBK is out of the match because of Full Eclipse, Wit, and Rain, and they'll get all the loot there. They had good longer range weaponry, the VSS, and appeared to be the M16. I just saw one of these players have a Uzi, so I'm not sure if that was the extent of his long range, but that certainly isn't the type of weapon you want for long range. So that might be a reason, at least one Looks like Vincent Mortum, Kevin has moved on to the bigger building. Still has a problem with INP being across the street, closer to the big stadium though, so he should be fine to loot this top floor. He's just in the open in case they come back out. We're going to take a look at Team 7 and 11. Now this place is huge. This town is tough to kind of measure how close they are. And here we have Uli with Jaguar Paw on Team 11. Team 7 is Mad. So it looks like Infinite Mods sent me a YouTube message. I can't read it, apologize. But thank you for showing up and commenting. Not everyone's just your infinite... Wait, what's that? Pay attention to what I say. I can't pay attention to everything. I gotta pay attention to some people, but you know everything. It's tough. I'm the commentator. Yes, I guess I am. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else too. Team 22 still here. The reason why I keep coming back to this is because they are so close together. They're probably the two teams that are closest together right now. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a battle to ensue. But we can't stay and just watch because we see two teams close by. They actually have to be doing something. So we're going to change it up here. Looks like FC Jake by himself, another full Clips member. Hype, what's up? Hello. Looks like Jake is going to take this buggy. Buggy's not a bad vehicle to have, especially as a solo member. Can't really get shot from the back. And it really is a good vehicle to have on these hills compared to like others like a Jeep or a bus that kind of are slow or really out of control type of vehicles. So this is a good one for a solo player. So it looks like he's going to take some mad air from that going to PUBG to X Games. So we'll see how he makes the transition. And he's just going to drive by. He's into the new circle already, so all he has to worry about is trying to find his next spot. And he might be going for survival mode. He might be trying to find enemies. Who knows? We'll see in the future. Purge is out by himself as well. Got some shots on SG. Warbrad trying to shoot back. Looks like a little while. He doesn't know exactly where he is, and Warbrad gets taken out. Looks like Warbrad was by himself. He gets instant killed. So that is not good for him. But it looks like Purge was able to find another solo player so he can get a kill there. As I said before, it is really difficult to be by yourself in these matches because you're at a huge disadvantage just from the get-go. Pretty much losing 50% of your team right there because these are only duo matches. Booty and Killshot going down the road. I thought there was going to be a nice car chase, but the car looks like beforehand stopped. And looks like my husband's AFK, he's registered, and I don't know what the rest of it said. I'm so fast. I died to falling. Oh no. That is rough, dying to the fall. There are a lot of cliffs, so maybe that's what happened. Or even if you're from the plane. I haven't seen much of that. I've heard about it a lot in PC, where people, jump off the plane, parachute down, and when they hit the ground, they fall and die. Not very often does that happen here in PUBG Mobile, but I can't say it doesn't happen. It's a possibility. So it looks like Team 47, back to them. Looks like they need some health too. Possibly were in the blue zone earlier, so they're just going to make themselves at home for now. Team 42, what happened to you guys? They had the red squares. I thought something happened. Like someone fell off a huge something, and I think that was a cliff, so I assume that's what it says. Yeah, so I'm only reading what's on the iPad, so I'm just trying to read that as quick as possible. So it's not like it's really lost in the ether or anything. It's on that list, but other than that, trying my best here. What is that on the ground? Oh, you guys killed a ton of people already, huh? No, that's not people. I was like, did they change the boxes? Like, no, that's just items on the ground. So that I faintly remember. I usually don't go by there, but I do remember now that there are crates in that area where you can, well, not crates, but loot in that spot. Let's gonna take a quick look around. Looks like Team 22. Back to Kevin. Might see somebody along the hill there with classic, and I'm wondering if he can get an eye on that. But he's being more cautious about what's going on under him, but there's no one under him. I thought he had some shots in the distance there because they're smoked up now, And there you go. They even blew up the car too, so there you go. Taking some more shots from that. I'm surprised I don't hear the shots, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. And can he get some more hits? He's just missing, by the way. And he missed all those shots. He's fully healed on the right. That car is still up and running, so he can take the car. It's just a little bit dangerous to do that, I think. Unless it's exploded, but I don't think it is. I think there is some life in that vehicle. Does seem like 21 is pushing farther out, using that smoke as cover, but the uphill part will kind of keep them in view. The thing is, though, Kevin is not getting any shots there. And looks like they are going to get away with it, getting over that cliff and making it alive. And they'll still be in the zone as well, so good for them. Team 11, let's going to take a look at them driving by. He's Jaguar Paul and Yuli. Looks like they have the pickup truck. Oh, it looks like someone's game was crashed. Bernard, I'm sorry to say, the game crashed. It's not a good sign. Hopefully, we have 3 more matches, obviously, so there will be plenty of opportunities to get some Omlet Arcade tokens. It isn't an all-for-one kind of thing. Each match, you have the possibility to get some Omlet Arcade tokens. 250 per player by getting the win, by surviving the longest, and 250 Omlet Arcade tokens if you get the most kills per a match. So there's a lot of opportunities, guys. And we'll have giveaways for viewers, so stay tuned, guys. If you guys are just watching, you guys will have an opportunity to win something as well. And we'll announce how to do that when we get finished with this match to start up the giveaways. Team 14 just driving in, but kind of want to see what Team 42 is doing, because they're getting close to Team 21. This is Accelerate. Team 21's on their right, and I don't think they realize they're on the right. They're not really looking in that direction anymore. Team 21 might be making their way to the same complex as Accelerate is. Let's see what they are doing on the right. Shady, what's up? Kush, you're a noob? Oh, come on, don't call anybody noobs. Noobs is overrated. The word, I don't understand it. People are new to everything at one point, so it's all good to me. So here's Team 21. They're heading to the next complex as well. And I'm wondering... Oh boy, Accelerate Booty is getting real close too, and I think they hear each other's footsteps. They're being very cautious, both sides here. And it looks like Team 21's going to change position. I thought he was going to go behind the tree. Instead, he's going to go for a possible grenade or a... It looks like he threw underhand. I don't think he meant that one to be underhand. And looks like some shots on the left, and Classic is down immediately. Here you have Team 21 getting a knock there, but hurting bad. So Killshot's a bit far away. I mean, you know, what's it? Raballo. Raballo might be able to get healed up, maybe get Classic even up as well if Killshot doesn't make a push. Killshot is so far behind, and he still hasn't made a push back. So meantime, Team 21's able to recover, get the health up, and maybe take some hits on Killshot. Killshot is using his time by throwing some smokes, getting his partner in cover. But this would be an excellent time once Classic gets up to push, because Accelerate took a long time, and it looks like they're shooting in the smoke. That is very smart. I don't think they got any hits though. They keep getting it, and they got Booty in the smoke. So perfect time now. That is an excellent technique. Make sure you guys pay attention. Oh, do we have a third party? We do, and that is a big problem for Team 21. Killshot is hurting badly, but is not down and out yet. Yuli and it looks like Jaguar Paw on the right are being the third party and really hurting 21's chances of just completely squad wiping Accelerate. Killshot must be thanking his lucky stars, and we'll see what he does next. Will he stay and kind of do the fight, or be more cautious about what's going on and maybe back off? He does have a vehicle in the back here. He might try to take that away or run it, which is not a bad idea as well, because then you don't make any noise. And either way, I think it would be an excellent time to kind of change positions here, at least do a tactical retreat in some level, because your spot is definitely known by probably both sides. I don't even know where Jaguar Paw and them went. They were there for an instant, and then they backed off. I don't know if they got taken out as well, but Killshot certainly is paying attention to the left as well, and honestly, I can't see them in the distance either. So it does seem like they backed off, and it's just these two teams again. And that is definitely at the disadvantage for Killshot, because Classic is up almost to 100%, roughly at 75% health. and definitely it's a good time for Team 21 to make a push again. They probably are a little bit worried because the last time they pushed, they got third-partied, but it doesn't seem like they're going to have the same issue twice here. It does seem like Team 21 is backing off too, and Killshot's going to take this car and get out. So we're going to pay attention to other things going on and see maybe why Jaguar Paw and their team left this area. And it does seem like there is a reason. There's a... Oh, okay, everything's rendering it. So there was a reason, and that is Vincent Morrison is coming in by car, gets a few hits on him, and not downed yet. He's going to have to heal himself up. He's going to try to get over the hill and go for the prone position. Not a bad idea to stay alive. That being said, though, it does seem like Jaguar Paw and them are pushing straight for him, and does get a knock on Jaguar Paw. Great job from Kevin getting a quick heal and shooting immediately. Now Yuli is still better healed than Kevin. So right there in the back, getting Kevin in the back, so that will work out perfectly. And they'll probably get, ooh, no. Third party quickly coming in from 2 members from Team 7. Yeah. Oh, no. Almost down is Yuli. Jaguar Paw almost thirsted, and that will do it for Jaguar Paw. Yuli is going to go for a quick heal, probably to 75. There he is. 75% health, but still not looking good against his Team 7, who was working this push between each other. And taking some few hits, only a few hits on Mad, and that will do it for Yuli. So right now, Team 7 doing a masterful job getting in that third party to get those extra kills on their side. 24. How's everyone in the chat doing? I hope you guys are doing good. We are not playing, but in Pan we trust. Alright. Alright, I don't know how you guys are going to win it, but go for it. I like the enthusiasm. We have AFK here, who's just prone by the truck. Not a bad spot, but you got to worry about Team 21 on their left. And let's see who... I think we were looking at Team 21 earlier. That is IMP Classic and Raballo. Looks like they're shooting long distance against full clips. And I'm wondering if Team 24, even though they got in the car, they're going to have to back into it some more, because this blue zone is going to hinder their chances. AFK, Mr. Eli getting shot quite a bit and is just trying to get out of there. That car is looking bad and it explodes. And that will do it for AFK. That was so quick. And shooting from the blue zone is a dangerous thing to do just like that. That is one of the reasons why shooting in the blue zone is dangerous. You make yourself known and you're at a vulnerable spot just like that. So full eclipse, even though they're so far away, really causing some havoc on IMP Classic and Raballo. Looks like WBZ says you guys are not the only ones trying to get some kills here. We are as well. And IMP is really stuck there. In the blue zone, he's coming in. A few shots on him as well. And trying to shoot in that trees, trying to get at least a hit, but nothing came about that. So it looks like they're going to finish off Apollo. And let's look at all these teams still left. All these teams in this small circle. All that energy and action that we didn't see near the beginning is happening right now near the end. Team 27 moving their way in. It seems this is BH. We haven't seen them yet, and it seems like they got 2 kills under the belt. So this is Lucifer, it's Student. For BH, it's Bloodhounds. They have 2 teams in here. Spent a lot of time in training, says Kush, so I wouldn't be surprised about that. They are a pretty good team as well. So Accelerate Killshot on the left, still hanging in there. And Spicy Slim Jim also by himself. Doesn't have a kill, so hasn't seen any action. But it does seem like as he's getting closer, he's going to see Killshot. I think he sees Killshot, yeah. He saw his silhouette in the distance. We'll see if he tries to make a push, maybe to surprise that player. And you know, Slim Jim is by himself, first and foremost. He has to be thinking about 2, but it is known that Team 2042 is by himself. Killshot lost his teammate in battle already, and BH is still over there as well. So there are 2 teams in front of him that he has to realize. We got some shots in distance there from Onyx Pig, Team 40. And it looks like Team 27 has taken this huge building here in the corner of the big town here, Los Leones. And Team 42, skill shot, trying to see if you can see them inside the building. I don't think it's going to happen, though. It's a bit far. But, oh, maybe not. I mean, Killshot was getting shot toward. But it doesn't seem like Killshot was really in any danger at that point. Who are you shooting at, Onyx? You got an 8-time scope. Ooh, Loot Me and TS is getting hit badly. And Onyx Pig needs to make his way in. He's like, oh, shoot, I got to move. And now he's on the run. He started by himself, and we'll see if he can hang on by himself as well. Jumping from place to place. And looks like he has the blue zone right there next to him, so that shouldn't be a big problem. It's just that he lost that top spot where he can shoot down at a lot of different teams. So right now he's going to take a little breather here. Get some boosters up and running. And see what he can do. We're going to shuffle around on the right here. So, interesting enough, Purge is has to get into the new zone as well, just like anybody else. And I just saw Jags getting saved. You guys didn't hit the next part, and never mind. Yep. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna do fine in the next matches. They're a really good team, so I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them get some Omlet Arcade tokens. As I kind of said before, the way to get Omlet Arcade tokens is per match. So there's a lot of opportunities to win these tokens, and all you gotta do is really participate and get. Ooh, okay, getting Spartan in the back end. Purge is shooting, getting Spartan. Now Loot Me has to be careful. He's trying to throw some smoke for his partner, but the smoke's gonna take a while, and that hilltop is a saving grace for Spartan. Purge is now on the left, and he has to make his way inside, so it's going to take more than 10 seconds, I believe, and he's getting shot at, so he has to take a break right there, and that blue zone is going to be coming in to really cause him some trouble. Team 7 on the left. Looks like they had a vehicle and they stopped it, and Onyx Pig too far pushed against a team of 2 right there, and he just got slaughtered. This is a nice little spot right here. Look at this. A lot of cover on every end, pretty much. Maybe not to the left side here. Down to the west. But other than that, you got a lot of good cover that you can shoot by peeking your head just a bit. So we got BH Student here by himself because Lucifer is knocked. And now both of them are down. So FC, after that knock, they're not going to go for loot. They're going to go into the next circle, because this is going to start hurting a lot. And Rain, I don't know if he's going to make it. He's going to get knocked, but he's going to be able to get crawling in here. And Wit is going to throw some smoke just for an extra set of cover. They're in the new zone too, so that's not a bad spot for them. Mad going off against this Team 34. Spartan was the one that was knocked before, and Loot Me picked him up. Now Loot Me's knocked, and that is down for Mad, and Mad's getting thirsted. But Trey's better gets knocked on the back end by his teammate, which I can't really find. There he is. So right now, Team 7 rotating to the right, but his teammate is still down. I don't think he's going to go for the pickup. I think he's going to leave his partner. I don't think it's a possibility, because they also have to get into the new zone. Spartan getting shot up quite a bit. Loot Me, though, still alive. And they do get a knock on Trey's better, unless he was earlier knocked and just didn't get picked up. Now WBZ to Fine is still there to help out. They obviously Trey's better and to Fine. If you guys haven't paid attention to the last Thirstin Thursday, they did a really good job. They got some Omlet Arcade tokens. They got a lot of kills, and we'll see if they can do that again here. Loot Me getting shot up quite a bit, and he's gonna have to get some new armor. Spartan returning some fire, but pretty much bringing them half health in that situation. They're at the edge in 3, 2, 1. This blue zone's starting to close in now. So we'll see how both teams are going to do when this happens. Both teams are going to have to get in. The zone is so small already, and that's an indicator that it's going to hurt. Spartan is running in as well. He's trying to find his way in, but could not. WBZ2Fine finishes off the job, and they're going to have to come in as well now. So Mad and Gank are right under them and in the smoke, but that'll be a spot for 2Fine and Better to shoot downward to and try to take their spot over. That's the only thing they got, but they're hurt too much. They're not going to be able to make it. 2Fine is out as well, so that team is out. Not sure how many kills they got, but it didn't seem like they got a lot because I haven't been following them. Usually, a good indicator they got a lot of kills is that I've been following you throughout the match. So it looks like FMJ Legend is by himself on the left against 2 teams of 2. So that means 5 alive, 3 teams total. And Legend is going to play this, I think, a little bit more safe, being that he is at a severe disadvantage. I do have Gank and Mad, who are pretty good health-wise, and they got a knock on Rain. It looks like they're getting some more shots on Wit, but that's okay, because it seems like they're now in the cover and in between these 2 hills, and Wit is going to pick up Rain. The thing is, Raiden and his team. Oh, Mad getting knocked. And they return the favor quickly by taking out that team on top of the hill. And even though they got a knock, they'll be in the new zone. So that is great for them. That does give time for Full Eclipse to kind of push in a little bit more to get a spot. They might be able to be just across the street and make it into the circle. It's a possibility. But they're going to probably want some more smoke just in case, because they're making a huge push over that hill. Wit is down. Rain is still left on Full Eclipse. And he's coming back down to go pick up his guy. Let's see if this is a good spot. The smoke is a nice cover. I think it's working for them. And Mad, I think, wanted to make a push. Maybe? There's a sliver of space. And a grenade! Perfect spot! Hits him. And Rain is the only one now. He's not going to go for the pickup again. He can't. He has to get into the new zone. And he's going to probably find some cover here. Maybe, is he going on the offensive? And they're shooting through that smoke, hoping for some luck. Ooh, Mad is down. Who won? We have, I believe FC died. Yeah, Mad and Gank Raiden. Raiden getting 5 kills, so that gives their team a total of 5, 6, 8 total kills. Nicely done. But Full Eclipse, more kills than that, has 10 total with 5 apiece. That might be our team's top kills, but we'll see. Let's take a look through it out. So right now we know that Mad and Gank Raiden will get 250 Omlet Arcade tokens. But let's see if there's more kills along the list here. Definitely not from FMJ. They came in 3rd, but no kills there. And Trey's better with 2Fine getting 4. So let's just take a look through this. We have 3 kills from Bloodhounds. 6 with 3 apiece from IMP Classic or Ball. I'm not surprised. We were following them for quite a bit too. Yuli getting 3 by himself. Nice job. And I think that's going to be it. So we do have a winner for the most kills. It's FC, Rain, and Wit. So don't go anywhere if you guys are watching. Those 2 teams, looks like 1st and 2nd place right there. It's going to get 250 Omlet Arcade tokens. I'm going to write that down before so I don't forget. That would be a good thing to do if I have a good pen. I do. And then right after that, we're going to have some giveaways. So don't go anywhere. Let me just be able to write this down just in case I don't remember. It's all going to be recorded, by the way, so it's all going to be on YouTube. So if I don't remember, this is just a helpful way for me to remember in general. So we'll continue. Looks like Guy has the next room open, but I'm just going to let this load so it doesn't interfere with that. Okay, and get into the next room. I might just keep it on the iPad. That was a kind of nice view, if I'm not mistaken, but I do want to, for probably in the future, I'll just put the PC on. And so I don't want to switch right now for a little bit of both reasons. 1, I think the iPad's working fine, and 2, if I switch, it's going to change my account. It's going to take me off of this, and that might be a little bit of a headache. Might be a little bit of a headache on the transition. So we do have the emulator up and running. So in case anything does happen, we can switch. So it is a good backup right now to have. So we'll keep it this way. By the way, what I was saying before you go anywhere, we do have a giveaway to start. So let me explain how that works. So right now, the winner of this contest will get 250 Omlet Arcade tokens. To get 250 Omlet Arcade tokens and have a chance to win, all you gotta do is go to our Instagram, follow us, like the last comment, and comment the flag of your country. We want to know where you guys are from. You guys are supporting us. We want to know where you guys are from. So let me know with the comment with the flag or your national flag. I think that is a fun way to know where you guys are from, and you guys, and we'll pick a random winner from that, and we'll get 250 Omlet Arcade tokens. So that is on Instagram, on our Instagram. Follow, like us, and comment on the last post there. So I'm going to help you guys out by writing down our LinkedIn page, that link, so you guys can head over there and do that. So that is on Instagram. If I said Omelet, I feel like I did say Omelet. But on Instagram, all you gotta do is follow, like our last comment, and like our last post, and comment on the last one with the nationality or your flag's nationality. If that makes sense. Nationality flag. There. National flag. English is a hard language. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm just going to give you guys that link. That's kind of splitting my head here, trying to do two things at once. So let me just get that. Bring it over here. Thank you guys for the buff too. I haven't been really noticing buffs, but I can see now on the list you guys have been, so I really appreciate if you guys have. Usually I think that's a pretty big deal. I mean, I really appreciate you guys taking the time and your resources to do that for me. So I do want to say that Outlast or Kuda, thank you for the buff, especially for 100. I love the tokens. So hopefully you'll win some tokens too. What I'm doing is pasting the link for Instagram for Naked. All you gotta do is follow that link or follow that page, like our last comment, and post. God, I can't talk. And like our last post and comment with the national flag that you're a part of. I think it'd be interesting to know, since you guys support us and really appreciate it, to know where you guys are from and whether I don't know, just know. I think it's just a fun way to know. So I love the comments you guys are making. Really appreciate the engagement. It doesn't get much better than you guys. The community here, I love it so much. You guys are great. And we're going to get on to the second match very soon. We got 23 already in the room. Let's see when this will begin, shall we? This one's going to start at exactly 8:55 p.m. So that is 9 minutes from me, but maybe, I guess, when you guys hear this, probably be more like 5 minutes or 6 minutes for you. Or 4 minutes. So that will be at, the next one will start exactly 8:55, sorry, 8:55. If you guys have any questions regarding, if you guys are playing and participating and you guys have any questions, obviously I am not the best person to get in touch with. It says that I'm breaking up every 40 seconds-ish. Is that true, guys? Am I not being clear, or is it lagging a bit too much for you guys? Let me know. I'm going to take a look. Guys, I'm just going to look at these comments, just going to see if you guys are having any trouble listening or watching through me, because I know I'm using my iPad this time around. And if you guys are, then that is not a good sign to be entertaining. Am I playing unable? Okay, so I haven't seen too much comments about the lag in my stream, but if it is, definitely let me know. Post up whether you're having issues. Then I might have to make a quick change to my computer, and I might be able to do that pretty quickly. I just don't want to leave it here and then come back, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. I love how you guys keep saying Inbound We Trust is gonna win. They're not even playing. They're not playing. Uh, let me know who you guys have winning it though. Definitely want to know. Right now for this match we had. I have the list right here. Oh, dude, here we go. We had Mad and Gank Raiden get the first top spot, and then FC Rain and FC Wit getting the most kills with 10. So good job from both. Yeah, really good job. I'm going to keep it on the iPad for now. I know I've heard one of my own staff say that they're having trouble watching. But I think it might be best because then I would have to download all the maps, and that might take a bit of time as well. And I just don't know. The uncertainty of the download is in question because I tried uploading it for my emulator this morning, starting like probably I guess 12 hours from now. And there was a lot of issues on my end. But it does seem like I've gotten the full download. Like I have the update. Now it would just be a matter of downloading the maps, which I'm not sure how long it would take on my emulator. So that's kind of the reason why I'm keeping it this way, to kind of give you guys a background. So 42 now in the room. Make sure you guys head in there as soon as possible. We do have, I think, 8 minutes now to get in there. Don't want to miss it. If you guys, I heard somebody got kicked by the system and all that. You guys want to make sure you guys can get in, right? So it's best to get in there early. And if anything happens, you guys will have time to get back in, rather than to do it all last minute, get kicked last minute, and then have no chance of coming back in. So that's always something to be aware of. I'm letting you guys know right now. It's going to start at exactly 8:55. There is no wait. There is no wait. So it's not like, maybe it'll be an extra 10 minutes after that, and we can wait longer. No. We start right on time. We are punctual. Scheduled correctly. So make sure you guys hop in as soon as you can. So again, if you guys want to participate, if you guys are viewing, even if you're playing and viewing at the same time, you guys can win some Omlet Arcade tokens pretty easily by following us on Instagram, liking our last post, and commenting your national flag on the post. If you guys do that, then you guys will be in the running to win some Omlet Arcade tokens. It'll be 250 Omlet Arcade tokens, and you guys can buff or do whatever you want with it, and that will be given to you by Omlet Arcade. The way it happens is if you guys do win, we message you asking you for your Omlet Arcade ID. And then we send that ID over to Omlet Arcade, and then they will send you 250 Omlet Arcade tokens when they reviewed all that information. So that's how it works, just to let you know. It doesn't come out of the sky. It doesn't come from me. We really appreciate Omlet Arcade sponsoring this event. It does help us out a ton. And it feels like we're a little bit more appreciated. I think the community appreciates it. At least I do. Let me know how you guys feel about Omlet Arcade. I think it's a great app. I think it does a really good job streaming, just like Twitch does, just like YouTube, just like any other platform. But let me know. Let me know how you guys feel. Hosting a giveaway right now says I can't read your name, but good for you. Join my stream. What are you doing now? Taking people away from my stream? That's just mean. Not for me, says Shane Sir. Shane Sir is part of Naked. Love it. Alright, so I'm just going to see what we got. We got 57 now in the room. Yes, Zoo the X. If you guys have any questions, don't ask me. No, definitely ask me. I want you guys to ask me any questions that you guys have, especially when it's in regard to eSports, PUBG Mobile, gaming in general. That's what I'm here for, to help you guys out as much as possible. Especially if you ask us in Discord. We have a few people who will be there to help you out. if you guys are there to wanting to be a part of scrimmages, whether it's a naked pro scrim, Thirstin Thursday, or any other in that matter, there's a ton that we have listed on our Discord page that you can be a part of and participate in. We also have channels where you can join Naked to be a part of the Naked family, and you can also post your content, meaning that if you guys have videos that you like creating, if you guys have stream channels that you want to promote, there's channels where you can do that as well on Naked. So feel free to join our Discord channel. I think it's a great place for the community to kind of get together and talk about what's going on. Obviously, as we've mentioned, here to help. So if you have any questions regarding what you can do or what you want to do, we want to help out as much as possible. In Pan we trust. It's gonna. Why do you keep saying that? In Pan we trust is gonna win the round, but we aren't playing. I've heard that like 10 times now in this. Not 10 times. I'm more like 3, but. You know what? In Pan we trust. You guys should have registered. It sounds like you really wanted to play, by the way. And you guys missed your chance. Missed your chance. I'm telling you. You guys are usually in these events. I'm kind of surprised you're not in here. It is. You guys got to hold your pride, right? I mean, you guys want to show off what you guys can do, and you guys are not in here. What do you guys got to say about that? Axum fail AOM 4. Can I join? In order to join, you have to register for these events. Simply enough, go to our Discord. So right now I have boosted winning the entire thing, and it is a curse, I'm telling you. Fixed after refresh of page. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So I heard the lag is fixed at this point. Hopefully it won't happen again during the match. I'm not sure if you guys felt the lag. Certainly don't want that to happen as I stream. As I kind of said before, this is now I'm running this on an iPad. I usually run it on a PC with an emulator. I like the emulator. The iPad's not bad. I haven't streamed on an iPad for a scrimmage in a very long time, probably a few months now. And the reason why I'm doing it is because my emulator wouldn't download quick enough. It's kind of started this morning, and it just didn't want to go through. So it has downloaded right now, and I'm hesitant to do it in between matches to kind of get it going. So I'm probably gonna wait until the next event. Next event will be Mondays, by the way. It'll be Monday on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Naked Pro Scrims. Registration is open. So if you want to participate, you can. Or if you want to register, you can. I'm just thinking. So we may have 2 groups if there's enough people who confirm. But in general, we just have one group of 25 teams to participate, which is 100 people. And if you guys want to participate in the future, just head over to our Discord and register your team. Pretty easy. If you have any questions, just let me know. But what was I looking up? I was looking up something. Oh yeah. I'm going to take a look at Boosted and see who's on their roster, because that's who I have winning. At least some Omlet Arcade tokens. Let's see if I am right. Boosted is BST, NPSTR, and Ash, with substitutes Steph and Lander. Looks like we're getting into the room now. What's up, Elowin? Alright. This is going to be the second match. It is going to be on Erangel. And we'll see where that plane line takes us when everyone gets on the plane and the plane takes off. Looks like IMP Trevor is by himself again. What's like a few people here. We got 60 alive this time around. Let's see how well this turns out for these teams. And here we go. Oh, this is Thirstin Thursday, by the way, and we got almost a 90-degree angle, 45-degree angle line here, going from north to south, west to east. Not too shabby, by the way. It's pretty much down the middle. There's a lot of places you can go to. The only places that are going to be really difficult to get to will be Kameshki, military base, Primorsk. Other than that, I think everything is in play here. As far as like big towns, Pachinki, Rozhok School, Yasnaya, Mansion, Milta, Lipovka, Novo. I mean, all those places open for the taking. Looks like some are, or at least one is going to Zarki. And it looks like we have a group going to George, North George at least. And it looks like a team is right in front of them, landing on the roof right next door. So quick gun grab. And can he get shots off? Does get the shots off, hits Crusher once, and he's lost a little bit of health there. Ooh! I thought that should have been it. It was dead straight on Trevor, and look at his health. I am not surprised that his health is so low, but honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that he wasn't completely knocked out by that shot. So, Trevor is hanging on by a thread, and it looks like Canary's going to throw some smoke for him to be able to get out of there. It looks like both of their team members though left the spot, so he should be good to go to get to go down to get some more loot. I just want to check out some things. So this is usually not a place of contention, and that is shooting range. I don't usually see a lot of teams jump here, so this is kind of a first. And it looks like Team 24 is pushing over. WBZ25 not playing very aggressive, and luckily Vincent Mortem Kevin had a partner this time around, and is able to survive after a knock. Now that doesn't mean Trey's better. Trey's better's coming in quick, by the way. I think he obviously knows that he got a knock, and he knows where they are. Unfortunately, that happened. So Vincent Mortem with crazy going off the chain right now. Didn't lose a single bit of health in that whole exchange. So we have MGT Pharaoh by himself across the street in Rozhok. So yes, you do have to sign up for these things. That's all you got to do if you want to participate in these. Boogie with Napalm now 19 in the middle of everything. Team 37 with MGT just on top of the hill, not too far away, and it looks like they're coming down a little bit closer to Team 19 at least. Might be a bit of a problem for Team 19 as they have the lower end, and they're going to be in between two teams. Napalm's in the middle of the field. Oh, he sees Boogie, but oh, he's not going to go for him. He's stuck behind the wall now. Napalm in the one story there. Or the first floor, maybe now second, next to the stairs, I think, yeah. So right now he's taking a look. He wants to see what he can do. Using that third eye right now. This is TPP. FPP, you wouldn't be able to see around bends like this. So a different way of play here, different skill set required. And as we kind of said before, we'll be doing 2 TPPs and 2 FPPs for this event. Yeah, you cannot register during the event, so you have to register after, or after these events, or before is a better way to put it. So the next one we have will be on Monday, the Naked Pro Scrim. So if anyone wants to register, they can. I think the wait list is on right now, so you'll have a chance to take up. Jeez, I can't talk. You have a chance to play, but other than that, you won't have a guaranteed spot at this moment. So Rebro from MGT is trying to use that TPP. It looks like the guy across the street is... Where is he? He went to the car. He's going to take the car and get out. Nice peek over, but you got to be careful. There was a teammate. So he gets a thirst, though. So now it's a 1v1. And it looks like... Where's this? Oh, there he is. He's coming in. He's coming in. He's inside. What's your play? Shooting him. Not a bad idea. He's waiting for him to come up. This is a hell of a move right here. He comes around.
He's coming in.
And he didn't see it coming. So it looks like his teammate, we just heard him on all chat, was like, he's coming. But no. Hope takes it for the win. Pretty fitting name. He lost his teammate. He didn't give up. And he won the battle. If that's not Hope, I don't know what is. Prodigy with TUF. Condemned. Looks like they might be able to see someone in the distance there with AFK God and AFK Orc. Now AFK has 4 different teams in here. So they have a good chance, at least one of those teams, to get some Omlet Arcade tokens. Let's see how that goes. Look at this. Playing the prone game. It looks like they're trading healths. Orc got a few hits off him, so maybe TUF Prodigy was the cause of that and may have hurt Orc a bit. 32 has separated quite a bit. Condemned all the way over here looking at the same house. So they probably were battling it out for a bit at least. And definitely this huge flank. It's a big one. It's going to be hard to get over there to that house given how much open space it is between what you can see Condemned and Team 23. They'll be in the new zone too, or one of them will be. So it's not too shabby. We're going to take a look at Yaz, Naya. There's 2 teams over here. Just one across the street from the other. EXT versus BH. So Snowy says that they are going to take it all and win it. And we'll see if that happens. We'll see if that is what actually happens here. Can I play with these as iJokes? Well, you have to be registered. Your actual person has to be registered to participate. If you want to play it in general, yeah, feel free to friend me. But if you mean like participating in these with other people, you have to register earlier on. Grenade almost taking them out, but it looks like you're gonna bail for a moment. Snowy, what's she gonna do? She's gonna keep looting this area, trying to get some more stuff. Team 27 staying in the 2-story building. This is Lucifer and Student. We were watching them earlier from last match. We didn't really get to see Marmari. Snowy getting maybe a hit there, but nothing that will be life-threatening. Ooh, Snowy getting hit hard, but that's okay because she got a knock on Student 0, so that's a big move. If they can make a push here after, that would be huge, but they backed up. So the reason, they backed up, probably get a better angle, but at the same time, it's going to take you a bit of time. The Student is still not getting picked up, so Lucifer is taking too much time not picking him up, throwing some smokes to the ground, it seems, maybe. And Lucifer's in trouble right now. 2 against 1. Does get a knock on Snowy. And gets another knock, which means a finishing squad wipe for Lucifer. So that will be it for EXT. BH with Bloodhounds takes it. With Lucifer and Student. Lucifer really turning the disadvantage on its head by winning that one. So right now we're seeing Accelerate here at the school. I thought I saw a few teams over here. That's kind of the reason why I came in. But as you scroll up into it, it does seem like they are quite separated. The interesting thing though here is that MGT Hope might see somebody on that hillside with Pharaoh. I don't know if he did see somebody in his scopes right there. It doesn't seem like it. But that reminded me, I need to keep my iPad charged. I'm not used to having to worry about that. Jukes is over here, and I bet he sees Hope on top of that rock, or on top of the mountain. Then it looks like you're not going for any of those kills. Yeah, feel free to play. I mean, obviously I can't play right now, but I'm definitely available to play. Let me know what your gamer tag is, and I'll try to remember it. MGT Pharaoh still hanging by there. Hope is on the hillside, just chilling. And obviously Jukes is chilling by this rock. So a lot of inactivity. I think that all those teams are kind of waiting for that new circle to kind of close up and determine where they should go. And I'm just taking a look around. Still see all these teams kind of packed up in there by Brashawk and the school, but let's just take a look at some different teams. Maybe some teams that we haven't seen yet. So FMJ, I don't think we really have taken a look at them quite a bit. This is Legend and Hype. They've won some Omlet Arcade tokens already as well in different events. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take some this time around. Looks like they have the vehicle. They just went to loot at the lighthouse. I've only gone to the lighthouse once before, and maybe given that, I'm not sure how often you guys go to the lighthouse, but I have to think that it's barely anybody. I have to think not very often do teams go to that place, so it might be a good place to kind of loot up, especially with all these houses on the left. I mean, especially if you're running solos, it might make a great deal of sense. When I'm streaming, ooh, what? No, I want to see this go. No. Oh, it wouldn't let me go over. Team 15 got a...
Yeah, AFK, thirst me like the bitches that you were.
I gotta change my settings. Let's see if I can do it from here. I don't think I can. But guys, make sure your all chat is off, and we do not want cursing. Certainly like that. So it does seem like FBO got a knock and some kills there. Yeah, I'm just taking... Ooh, Team 24. Next to Team 1. So you have one member from AFK with Mr. Eli and Prez XO right next to them. So IMP, Canary, and Treva are over there in the middle of the crates while they're by the warehouses. Are they like hiding in these? Or they're peeking over. They're peeking over. Let's see what you're peeking over. Yeah, you're just peeking over, waiting and seeing if they're at the warehouse. Which they are at the warehouse, so it's not a bad peek right now. Just gotta be careful on your right and behind, because you got a lot of space behind you. Which is actually not too shabby, because no one literally is behind you, in hindsight. So the team to worry about would be Team 24, who are by the warehouses. It does seem like both teams are being kind of cautious. So I'm wondering if they've already battled, and because like no one would do this normally if you thought no one was there. So they're definitely cautious. Someone probably shot something, and Trevor is trying to get a high spot as well. This is a cool spot, especially if you have a long distance weapon like an M24, which it seems like he has in hand. And he has what appears to be an 8 times, if not 6. I'm not sure what that is. But that will certainly help his chances. He's moving around. He's trying to... Ooh, there's a car going by. And I'm not sure if there's 2 vehicles going by. This is an FC. So probably FC Rain and FC Wit. If you can get a sniper... Oh, that would have been so sick. I think he's waiting a little bit too long. I don't know if that's just my render speed, though. But it did seem like he was shooting. He needs to lead the target there. Looks like Canary was taking a few shots at him. Nothing to really show for it, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked up at Trevor, because Trevor was taking a few shots and still is now against Rye Guy. And he's just missing. I think he's just a bit behind. And the team is following them. Are you kidding? I'm going to see that. So, what? I think Jaguar's team just got taken out. I believe they were on the chase, and then they got shot at. And I think they might have went to the crates, which was a bad idea, apparently, because there were 2 teams already over there. Nice car, by the way. Cool skin. Looks like they're heading over to Rye Guy, who is off to the races right now, to the water. And he needs to get in. He needs to run away. It does seem like FC is stopping. Do they see him in the water? No, they're taking a look at the other FC team. They get a knock. So this is about pride now for them. 2 FC teams taking on the battle. And they trade knocks. Wit is down, so now it's Rain and Jake. Jake might be able to get a revival on his teammate before anything happens. Possibly. Rain's making a straight push over, and we'll need to make this quick because... Oh, okay, so they threw some smoke, so that's definitely going to... Two FC teams taking on the battle. And they trade knocks. Wit is down, so now it's Rain and Jake. Jake might be able to get a revival on his teammate before anything happens. Possibly. Rain's making a straight push over, and we'll need to make this quick because... Oh, okay, so they threw some smoke, so that's definitely going to help out. I wouldn't be surprised if they shoot into smoke, try to get a hit. Maybe a grenade. A grenade. Do you have a grenade? Yes, he does. He's going for it. Can he get a nice knock? It's a bit short. He's going to not roll quick enough, far enough. It needs to go a little bit farther. They're going to take the card too. They're going to leave this battle and just say, hey, we got a kill. We're out. Taking a few shots. Again goes down, and Dog is going to stop. But Jake stops, and then that takes him out. Rain does not let them get away. Says, no. You're sticking around. I don't care if you guys are trying to survive. That's not how you do things. So FC Rain takes the top spot for their team. 2 FC teams, one of them survives. Rain and Wit. So in Team 11, so they are surviving right now. I thought Jaguars team went down, but apparently they were just out of range for me to even see them at the crates right now. So Yuli with Jaguar Paw still up and running. And Jaguar Paw is downed and immediately loses half of his health in the knocked position. It does seem like Trevor's too far, obviously, to actually come around to make a significant push. So that's why Yuli is going to be able to pick him up right now. And then knock by another team. Trevor's the only one left, and he's hurting badly, to say the least. Look at his health. I think his chance. He goes for. Okay, so he got 75% health. A grenade perfectly placed to the right. He's got to wait for that thing to explode and could go back, but Canary is losing too much health. It looks like he's going to also possibly get thirsted with that extra grenade being thrown. So Trevor definitely did not have the opportunity to heal him up. So it was better to kind of run away in that position. Is he going for a long ass grenade? That would be amazing. It's close. Is it? Oh, I thought it actually went in. That would have been, if it just made it in between here, I think both of them would have got knocked. Yeah, right there. If it had a grenade right there, that would have been perfect. Just a little bit to the left. Looks like from the third peak, maybe TPP. They saw Trevor make the run over. Looks like they got a few hits on Prez, but that's about it. Trevor has to be careful about his next move, especially with the health he has, and obviously the numbers he's running with obviously just one, is not great. So now Jaguar Paw and them on the right, still looking good. I mean, they got full health, and they might come in to third party this, or just kind of wait things out to see what happens and then go for the winner. So Mr. Eli, obviously Trevor can see that peak. He's gone prone. He can get a nice hit if he can like look over this crate. He might not be able to. That might be the reason why he's not peeking too much. Is because when you get up, you still can't shoot over this crate. And so that might be the main reason. If he got up, he would take too long to do so. And one's coming around. It's going to happen right now. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. The patient game right now. We're all playing checkers and they're playing chess right now. Nice few hits on Prez. So right there, changing up the average or the advantage right there. Even though they still have it. I mean, oh, he goes to the thirst. He's dirty. He is dirty. I mean, it's not like this thing's called Thirstin Thursdays. Let's go. Trevor is gonna try to take this kill after kill. Can he do it? I got a knock on my door. Give me a sec as I'm watching. I'll follow him. So, I am back. I am P. Trevor looking over to AFK. It seems like they're stuck a little bit in a stalemate. Who's going to be the one that makes a mistake? Overly peaks, and Trevor's going for a major push here. Aggressive. It goes in from behind, and I don't think he was expecting. Usually that never happens. I've never seen the scope literally get in the way of your view when you're scoped in. That's just, I mean, how ridiculous does that sound? It never happens. So now we have Reaper and Kid, who can make an excellent push, but getting up this mountain would take time. And as Jaguar Paw is picking him up, it'll only take less than 10 seconds, and there you have it. So Hewley will heal himself up. This does give War time to position themselves the way they want to. Just like Kid is, he's under them now, so he can get close enough to be an equal playing field, but his partner, Reaper, is a bit behind, so Kid's going to have to do a lot of extra work here in order to make this a successful push. Nice job on Yuli. I didn't even think he was looking over at him, honestly. Jaguar is left. Jaguar is behind the spot. Reaper might be making a huge push over to the left and does get one. So Jaguar got one knock in front, but Reaper did a nice flank, perfectly positioning himself to get the back of Jaguar. So War takes that one. And as we know, War gets a lot of kills. Coming in out of nowhere is Onyx, and Pig is down. Burn is still left. Burn takes a few hits. I don't think he has a chance in hell, even though both their health is low. Look how low War and Reaper is. Look how low their health is right now. And they're going to go straight heal. They're not even going to load for the loot right yet. They don't want another. 18 is coming in too. So now you have TS Rye Guy. This place is just getting a lot of hype right now. It's like a popular bar. Everyone wants in line for it. So right now, Rye Guy's turn. He's saying, what do you guys have? What do you guys have? I know there's action here. I'm ready for you guys. Let me know. Oh, he's peaked. Oh, he's peaked too. I don't think Rye Guy thought his head was peaking. And so I think he thought he was in the right position and he was going to make his move, and did not work out that way. So he'll have the loot there. War going on a tear. How many kills did they got, by the way? 9. Not surprised one bit. As I was kind of trying to explain before they got pushed by another team, is that they get a lot of kills in these events, and they might not get like a top spot. They might not get 1, 2, or 3, and they might get it here, but usually they just get a ton of kills, regardless of rank. And that's just what's happening right now. We have Mop by himself with a scar. Looks like he needs a better helmet, but other than that, he's got a crossbow. Ooh. I don't know if he's got any kills with that thing, and it's not an easy job to do with the crossbow. So we'll see how that works out for him. He needs to get into the new zone, and that might be in the way. War is definitely in his way to do that. What's going on over here in the top? 42. Killshot took a few hits. Booty. Looks like they did take out a team or somebody. And IMP Trevor is on the right. So I don't know if it was his teammate that got hurt from that, because his teammate is dead. It is Canary. Ooh, he has an eye on him, but he's not going to go for it. I don't think he thought he had a good enough shot. Maybe because all that movement around. Ooh, he might get Booty, though, on the second floor. And I think they looked right at him. Killshot went down. And I think he's going to take that house right closest to the watchtower. So Booty and Killshot each in a different house. Trevor is hanging on by a thread right now. Oh, woo, baby. M24 right to the dome right there. And Killshot's going to go for revival now. Yep, he's going backing up. So Trevor, while you got a knock, okay. Throw a smoke. Okay. It's taking too much time. You're going to get this push. Gotta get this push. So he has 10 seconds now because Killshot's pretty much on Booty right now. And Booty will probably get revived in time. Now, maybe Trevor is just going for a nice position here. Oh, and a grenade? I thought there was another smoke. Oh, look at their health. Killshot certainly hurt, and Booty took a few hit there. That was a good grenade. Just did not make a dent as much as he was hoping. Booty and Killshot each on separate sides now. This is not looking good for Killshot. I mean, for Trevor. Trevor has to be worried about both. Ooh. I don't think he realized that he can shoot through that window. Grenade almost getting into the house. That's definitely what they were trying to do. He needs to get out. He realizes that grenade could easily take him out. And that, like that would have taken him out if he stayed on top of the second floor. Just trying a little peek, little shot. Booty on the left. Looks like neither. Accelerate is certainly not making a push, not making a mistake. Even though he's shooting on the right, Trevor immediately went to the left to make sure that he has both sides covered. So he's doing an excellent job covering both sides as much as possible. Best he can do. When you're facing against a team of two, you gotta cover. You gotta make sure the flank doesn't happen, and it's not easy. And Trevor is certainly holding his own in this situation. I want to stay here, actually. I want to see what goes on here, but I do want to see what else is happening along the map here before. So I am going to change it up so we can get different perspectives. Now, War made their way down from the top of the castle. That's what I like to call it. I don't even know what it's called, if it has a name. But they're the castle in the ruins, anyway. And it does seem like they're making their way toward the middle. They have this uphill. I don't know why. It seems like he's just hovering, being all magical. But he's probably running. And FC is over here. Ooh, nice skilly for Rain. Give Rain a, what is that too? An AUG as well. I don't know if you got a snipe on the back too. That would certainly make the ghillie set full and complete. Looks like they're just going to take the cars and get into the new zone in case they'll need it for protection. It's certainly a good thing to have in front of this house because that's the only way they're going to get hit is through that opening in the house. And it does seem like Trevor took him out. Yeah, Trevor won this, but at a huge price because this circle is hurting badly. And I think he's going to try. Oh, he's going to go for the car. He has no chance. He has no chance. And sorry. It was great. Great attempt, but that's not going to work out for him. So right now we have FBO, Cyanide. He has to get into the new zone. He has a minute to do so. He has a teammate too, Scotty, which I don't even know where he is. Where's your teammate? Oh, you're with him. Wait, where is your teammate then? Why can't I see him? Oh, there he is. So
they're
right
like
now,
over to the edge, yeah. I'm so triggered. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go out here and scout, but
War gets knocked. FMJ
oh, nice.
hype.
One of them, yeah, War. One of them.
So it looks like that's the team that's
I don't
talking.
know if
I can't believe I forgot to change it. I gotta change the
you got
all
Thirstin
chat.
from the hill.
But guys, make sure you guys keep your all chat off
Watch up in the hill
as much
too.
as possible. And
Yeah,
if you
that's
want to
him.
talk to people for some strange reason, feel free. But don't make it a long-term
You got
thing.
this foot.
Especially when you're just talking to your own teammate. Really no reason to
Yeah,
keep your all
I think
chat.
you're safe inside right there.
So
you
FC
go all the way
Wit
in
now
the
is
corner.
alone by himself. And I don't know where the ghillie suit went. I'm sure that would have helped a lot to keep. Especially you can just stay in the grass then. Because I doubt it's going to finish at this shed. Especially even though the circle looks like it's possible. Probably won't last to the end. So being in a pink costume is going to be a little bit easier to spot out. Reaper, what are you looking at? You're looking at Wit. You're looking at Wit. Yikes. Reaper might have a nice spot on Wit. If Wit makes his push out to the grass, but it doesn't seem like she has to. I mean, Wit can be perfectly placed. I don't think he has to move. So Reaper is by himself. There's only 6 people alive. 4 teams left. So you have
oh my god, look at the zone. FC zone hacks. They've got to be up. It is like.
FC is in the great spot, by the way. FMJ is prone.
I think so too. I think they could be there or behind
trying to
a tree.
get the new one.
Just sneaking over there. Either that or they went all the way
Oh
around.
god, I think we're listening to
just chill there.
FBO, Scotty, and Cyanide. Because they obviously were seeing this smoke, and then they're thinking they're probably proning in, and they are. They actually
Just when
are
I saw somebody
proning
throwing like
in.
smokes or nades over like far on the other side of the circle, but I don't think I can see that far.
This is actually interesting commentary. So
You could like
I like this
peek him
type.
with this guy.
Very, very calm and
Five.
soothing.
5 others. So it's probably like
I'll
2
let him do some of
duos.
the talking here.
So well, I don't know how many that team has, but probably that solo and then like.
Oh, we got
a
a
duo
Reaper
across the
coming into the
street
left.
or
I think they hear the
something
footsteps
like that.
too, so they're paying
Oh, I think
attention.
I see him peeking at the tree to your left, the closest one. Yeah, I think the closest one. You could try peeking it, real quick or something, or not.
Oh man. So all these teams are outside of the zone, by the way, and they're going to have to
Yeah,
make their way
when
in.
you-
There's 14
Wait, look at
seconds.
it again once.
They're gonna obviously this team is slowly making their way in,
Oh, I
looking
swear I
backward
keep
as
seeing
well.
somebody move.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
FMJ needs to prone
I just keep
in.
an eye on it when zone moves.
They might be able. Hype has a higher
Yeah,
advantage.
the ridge is really
You might be
nice
able to
there. Just
see
get your
them
gun
through
ready.
this grass right in front and shoot in
Back to the
front.
ridge,
And they do
to your
another
left.
smoke.
like along the road there. There's like a really nice ridge.
Cyanide, that was not Cyanide, and he gets knocked. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. He had the higher spot, easier to see Cyanide. So now Scotty is by himself. He's in a better position. He's higher than them, so he can shoot backwards at him in the smoke. They're going to come through at any moment now. And there you have it. They're coming in.
He's snaking
And they
right
take
there.
one. Hype is down as
Oh,
well.
yes.
So that looked like it was actually Legend because he said he was snaking right there.
Wait, so
that wasn't Scotty
is
talking.
that guy still in the smoke there?
So now Reaper.
Oh, there he
by
is. Take
himself.
him. He's just standing up.
Oh.
He's
I don't know
right
who's
beside the.
talking now.
Oh,
Ooh.
so close.
Oh, that's definitely
Oh my
FC.
God, you got zone again, don't you? Oh my.
Excited about that zone spot right there because it is
Yeah.
true.
You
Scotty's
could
too far
almost smoke
outside.
in front of you.
I don't know if he's going to try
Okay,
to
he
prone
was
in
already
as well
smoking.
again. He might be able to. Now, I
Like,
doubt he has
yeah.
any smokes because he hasn't used any.
Because like you
either.
still want to see what's
There's
going
only
on,
20
but at the
seconds
same
left.
time,
So Scotty's in the
at the
worst
same
spot.
time, you don't want
Reaper's
him
not
to
in a
see your
bad
window.
spot
Yeah,
right
just
now.
chill and look at the rock,
Wit
and then like.
It's in a great spot. If that house is still in, obviously, still in a great spot.
But you're in zone, correct?
Oh,
or no?
good. So Scotty has a smoke. Definitely will be able to get in
Oh, I hear him.
with
He's
this
good for
cover.
it.
Unless he
Do
gets
you,
shot
do you have
through
any
the
nades?
smoke.
Oh, I see him. He's prone. Look through the window right there.
And getting Reaper.
Just let them fight it out. Let them fight it out.
Yeah.
They killed him. He's on the other side of the smoke. Do you have any nades?
So Scotty now.
Okay, I would
proned.
push right away.
Wit is right there
I'd go
in
for
front
it.
of him.
I would throw a nade and then yeah.
Someone's gonna throw a grenade. If they throw one at Scotty, Scotty's in trouble.
Oh,
He goes back in the house.
do you
Oh
see him
my
or no?
god.
Try to TPP peek it. Okay, just stand out and shoot him. Or lean. You could lean and shoot him.
So I think with Wit was
Yeah,
Rain,
what
so
he
this
does
might be
in-
Rain
yeah.
talking. Critical, sorry, I don't know why I said this so weird. Critical, hello as well.
I would go for it. Keep switching guns.
A little bit of a quiet point in the
Oh
match
yes.
right now.
Oh yes.
Scotty, what's the circle? The circle is going to be close. So this is the, by...
Hey, let's get a win!
So that's your winner. It was Rain. MC Rain with Wit, happy as ever. They'll get some Omlet Arcade tokens. They'll get 8 kills too, so they might get, no, they won't get the most
Oh
kills because
my
you can already see
God.
down there with War, they have a ton. But they will get 250 each.
I think we got the most kills too, probably.
They do not. They do not, but they do get the most. Though they did survive the longest.
Oh my god.
FBO Cyanide with Scotty getting 4 kills, getting 2nd place. And this is the team I think is going to kind of keep that kill top right here. Is 8 from Reaper and 4
Okay,
from Kid.
wow.
Reaper came in 3rd
I'm
place.
actually done.
He was doing a lot of good work, being very
8 kills,
aggressive.
maybe not the most,
So
but
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kills there. Certainly more than Rain and Wit, so they'll separate those points, and each player between those 4 players will have 250 Omlet Arcade tokens. Guy has the next room open, so make sure to head in there when he posts it. FMJ, Hype, and Legend getting 2 kills. I'm just going to make sure no one had a crazy amount of kills that somehow happened, but I don't think that is the case. So we're going to continue. And Guy has the next room open. I'm just going to make sure this loads out because I don't want to fudge with it. Okay, thank you, Guy. So Guy has the next room open, so hop in whenever you're ready. And what I'm gonna do before I actually do all this is I'm gonna change my setting. I actually enjoy it. That was like, I usually don't enjoy people over talking because usually it's like really loud or like, oh my god, oh no, like, you know what I mean? And with people that are actually in the game. But Rain had a nice, maybe we have a co-cast, I don't know. Just thinking outside the box, Yeah, he has a very good outlook on the match right there. So, but what I'm going to do, so it doesn't happen with someone a little bit more crazy, is that I change the audio to, I think speaker is the one I want. Yeah. Speaker, microphone. Yeah, I think speaker. So let me turn the speaker down. And let me make sure that's saved in there now. Yep. And I'm going to hop in. And I'm going to text. If you guys are in the game and you guys are in the room, appreciate if you guys can let me in. If I'm already in, then that means all that is done already. But yeah, I'm just going to give a text out to Guy just in case. Because I know he let me in and he probably thought, alright, I got him in. But I want to make sure the audio is good. Alright, so that was good. I'm just, I can see the delay right now, so I'm watching all this happening in 5 minutes ago. And that was some good movement from some of those teams getting prone, obviously being aware of their surroundings, so they know where to go. So the next one will be Sandhawk. This will be FPP. And so FPP is first person perspective. It's not where you can use that peeking ability like we saw in that last match where you kind of look at a wall and somehow that means you're looking around it at the same time. But yeah, so I had to see, what is that, Wit on the chat? Who was writing that? I gotta scroll down here. Yeah, FC Wit left all chat on. How embarrassing. It's actually, I like that one. That was a good one to have all chat on. As I was kind of saying before, I think that was a nice pace. I would like to hear more of that and less of just like, hating on another team, because that happens a lot. And I think it's just in heat of the moment. That's when you get more amped, and certainly you can understand that, but try to avoid that as much as possible, right? So right now we have Jaguar in there. First team's probably in there. So make sure you guys get in. Sandhawk is open, or the room is open. I'm going to get a glass of water, because I am thirsty. So did anyone expect that to be the outcome? FC taking the win, and War getting the most kills. I'm actually not that surprised. Not one bit. Especially with War getting the most kills. If War got top spot, I would be a little bit more surprised. And no diss to them. They always go aggressive. They always get a lot of kills, and they usually, you get near the top, like in the naked pro scrims, usually they get either 1, 2, or 3. And that's, that's great. But like in the actual matches, it's not very often they'll get like the number 1 spot. They'll usually just have like a ton of kills. Turn off the gas, that's not good. Turn that off. So, those two teams, I think they're an entirely different set of teams. No, it's not. So Rain and Wit won the most kills last time. So they, and right now, have 500 Omlet Arcade tokens each for these matches so far. Let me write that down too. See, Wit. And then we had War. Taking that one. For the most kills. That's Kid and Reaper. Chainster says funny stuff. It was. It's a good one. You know, maybe we'll do that more in the future. Have you guys in Discord. It's just a little bit hard to do. Not normally on our end. It would be easy to set up. But I think it would just be difficult to like get all the teams to want to do that because it is a lot of effort. And if you guys know better than I feel like the Discord sounds are different than the in-game sound. So like you'll have to like boost your in-game sound in order to compensate to have your Discord on as well. It kind of takes away from the competitive edge, I think. But you guys let me know if you guys want to do that. Have a spot where you guys are on Discord. You guys can be heard in the match. Let me know. Oh yeah. So right now we have the Instagram winner. Let me see what that is. I know our friend has it, but I just want to make sure it's gonna be there. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to the Instagram winner, I think, but we're gonna have a new giveaway right now. That new giveaway is gonna be on Twitter. So on Twitter, just getting all this information to you as when I get it here on Twitter. Follow, like, and retweet our last post. And if you've already followed us, then all you gotta do is like and retweet our last post, and you'll have a chance, and you'll be entered to have a chance to win. Pretty simply, that's all you gotta do. So on Twitter, all you have to do is follow, like, and retweet. I'll send the link over on Twitter to the chat room so you guys can have it. And it's as easy as that. So let me just get that information for you guys. I'm just getting it now. So there is no room ID and code for people who are. It's not like an open custom room. It is just for people who have registered. And if you want to register for the future events, all you got to do is go to our profile page in Omlet and on Twitch and hit that Discord link. It's very simple. When you hit that Discord link, you can register for future events. You can be a part of Naked by applying to be a part of us. And you can also post like content that you might have created. But most importantly of all, you can get to know the community. As we have a lot of links to different servers in Discord and to different scrimmages that are happening around the community as well. So it's very simple, very easy. But if you have any questions, we're there to help. Okay. Let me see. When will this one begin? This one's going to begin at exactly 9:43, and it is 9:39. So we got 4 minutes. For you guys, when you guys hear this, it'll probably be started already. But we got a 5